What's up guys, Ranger here, and I'm back with another model kit, highlight and restoration. And this is another kit that I recently just acquired as is. This is a custom Highway Patrol set 78 Monaco. And the guy that I didn't paint this car this way, I bought it as is. With intentions on restoring it and making it a custom cruiser. And the guy that built the car put what looks like almost California Highway Patrol decals on it, and I've had to go over the body a little bit. He put the guy that built the car put all these decals on it. And this kit is going to require quite a bit of restoration. The guy did have the decals on it were not consistent. Highway Patrol decals here, State Trooper decals on the trunk. It had Highway Patrol decals on the fenders and State Police written here on the front of the car. I painted over the State Police decals and painted over the Highway Patrol here. That way the only thing left is the State Police on the trunk lid, which I'm going to leave, and I'm going to leave this decal. The interior, as you can see, was actually painted this color gray, which I personally did not like. Whenever it comes to these old cruisers, I prefer tan interior. So I've already brush stroked one base coat of tan on the interior. It's still wet right now. And I was just going to spray paint the whole thing, but then I saw how much detail the guy actually put into the interior, including the gauges and everything, and I did not want to change that. The guy put a lot of detail into that, so I'm not touching that. So I just brush stroked the entire thing tan, so I'm going to leave this as is. And I'm going to go over this again, so that way it'll have a nice, smooth, even coat. And what I'm going to do for the body is almost done. The guy also painted the door trim silver, and I'm going to paint that white. I'm going to paint the door trim white, like it should be. And then he already did paint the silver trim along the bottom of the car, and the door handles, but I'm going to paint the trunk, or the keyhole, silver, the keyholes on the door, silver, the Dodge emblem on the front, red, and then I'm going to paint the silver trim through the side, doors, fenders, and along the back as well. And the guy also did the reverse lights, but I'm going to have to do the park lights and the silver trim along those. I won't have to do the park lights on the front bumper because the guy already did that. The spotlight here, the chassis, the guy already did. I really like the tires and the hubcaps on the car, so I'm going to leave those as is. But like I did with my TJ Hooker car, I'm going to fix this so that the rear end sets up so that the tires are underneath the wheel wells, and the rear end sets up a little bit higher than the front, giving it the impression of it having the 440. And then the light bar that was on the car was the Federal Visibar. And so I'm going to paint the right lights blue. But this car is going to take a bit more refurbishing than originally anticipated. But once the interior dries, once I go over the interior a second time, I can glue that into the body. And the guy for some reason put black tape on the roof of the car. I don't know if he did that to hold the windows in, but yeah, never seen that done before. Great. So it's going to take a bit more refurbishing, but I'm definitely going to try to make this car look as good as I can. I'm going to try to make it look as good as my TJ Hooker car. So this one's going to take a bit more to do, but it's going to be a custom made cruiser. It's not going to be a California Highway Patrol unit. It's just going to be a custom not actually used by any department highway patrol car. But this is going to hopefully I'll get it done very soon, and then I'll be able to give an update whenever I get some other pieces onto it.